I love the fact that Linux System D is soon going to be getting a blue screen of death, and let me explain. So basically, Linux is getting its own blue screen of death. That is only if you're using System D, which is what most Linux distributions use. So if you use Linux Mint, if you use Fedora, if you use Debian, it's probably running System D. So if you're running System D, what is known as is going to happen is going to be a blue screen of death. So if I ever had a computer crash and we didn't see any error messages, or we have seen an error message, but it was just lines of text like going really, really long, and you don't understand what it says, then yeah, we'll probably face a kernel panic. But what a blue screen does is that it will just display for important stuff, and it will display an error code which will allow you to search on the web how to solve the error. There should also be a QR code, I've heard, that we can go and scan, and it will show up how to solve the issue, like we do on Windows. So it's going to make things more simpler and a lot more easier to use when it comes to debugging errors. Because a kernel panic can be very confusing for Tim, for an average user called Tim, and he may not understand what the kernel panic is. He might be new to Linux and he just wants to use Linux because Linux is free and he doesn't want to pay a license to Microsoft, and he's like, I heard a new free open source operating system that is completely free and I don't have to pay a single penny for it, and all I want to do is browse the web. So he goes and installs Linux and he can do what he wants, browse the web until he faces an error. And for blue screen will display an error code, and from there he can search over how to solve the error with the error code. So if you're having issues with booting up to a Linux system, it will display what the error is instead of just a long bunch of text, which is just useless in our case. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is just a blue screen of death, which will show up if your system is having issues. So this includes Ubuntu, Fedora, and Red Hat. So these are the distributions that will be coming to Linux. The only downfall I would have to say is that why does it have to be blue? I don't like it being blue because it does kind of going to be like quite similar to Windows. Why can't it be pink? Why can't it be red? Well, not red. Red is a terrible color. But why can't it be white? Maybe black? Maybe anything like that. Any other color but not blue, because then you're going to copy Windows, and this can be a bit of an issue for us Linux users because many of us don't like the way that Windows look. Maybe that's why you have switched. But yeah, it's their decision, and we can look at the source code because System D is completely open source. So if you are a bit technical and you love programming, then you can just change the color scheme. But the Tim that just wants to install a free operating system, just the just to browse the web, probably wouldn't care about a blue screen. You know, he just wants to use his computer, just to browse the web for free. So yeah, this is why I think a blue screen of death is going to be useful, as it will kind of display error in a more user-friendly way, and it's going to help Tim and us as programmers to debug errors a lot faster. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.